All right, welcome back. So this is the section where we're going to style the header section. So I'm going to show you real quick the file that we're going to be working with. So you can see here that we have linked to normalize.css and main.css. So we're going to build out the globalize.css, which is going to be the header section, and I'll show you what we're going to do here in a second. So let's copy the start custom CSS, and I'm going to return twice and paste that down here, and we're going to do start global CSS. Okay, and then what we're going to do is global.css, and then I'm going to right click on the CSS folder here, do new file, and we're going to call this global.css. Okay, now what I want you to do is right click and open in the browser just so you can see what we're going to be building here. So you can see we have a header section here with links. So what we're going to do is we're going to style the header. We're going to style the logo that you can't see because it's in white. We're going to style the navigation and the anchor with a hover state. Okay, so let's go to our global.css, and the first thing I want you to do is we're going to give the body a font family of Roboto. Okay, and then I'm going to return, and we're going to do header, and we're going to do width 100%. Height is going to be 80 pixels, and background is going to be hashtag 172035. Okay, we're going to save that. Right click and open in the browser for me so you can see what we built there. Okay, so now you can see that we gave the header a width of 100, a height of 80 pixels, and a background color of navy blue, similar to navy blue. I'd say it's navy blue. Now what I want to do is I want to position the logo, and then we're going to position the links here. Okay, so let's go to global.css, and right below this, we're going to do image, ID, logo, and we're going to do margin left, 100 pixels, margin right, 100 pixels, position is going to be absolute, top is going to be 17 pixels, and the left is going to be 0. Okay, now I'm going to show you what we did there. So let's go to the index.html file. So we basically said this right here, this element, image element with the ID of logo, I want it to have a margin of 100 pixels, a margin right of 100 pixels, a position of absolute, top 17 pixels from the top, and then 0 from the left. So when I right click and open in the browser, the image should be lined up where we want it. Okay, so we've positioned the header and also the logo to be where we want it to be. Now what we need to do is do the same thing for the navigation. So let's close that out, and we're going to go to global.css. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do nav, and we'll do display inline block. We're going to do margin left 400 pixels, margin right is going to be 30 pixels. Okay, so now when I open in the browser from the index.html page, okay, we've moved the navigation over, and we did display inline block. So now it's in line. Now what we have to do is give it the position that we want it to have. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give the anchor a bunch of properties. So we're going to do color white, and then we're going to do text decoration none. We're going to do font weight 2 M's. Okay, we'll do font family Roboto. Then we'll do margin right 20 pixels. Okay, and then we're going to do padding 30 pixels. Okay, now let's save that. as I zoom in. Whoop. Right click, open in the browser. And now you can see I have them spread out. So that looks good. Okay, now what I want to do is one more thing. I want to give them a hover state. So we're going to do color white. Background is going to be hashtag 09568D. Okay, so this is going to be like a light blue. And then we're going to do padding 30 pixels. Okay. Now, when I right click and open in the browser, we're going to have a hover state. Okay. So let me check one thing here. I'm noticing that one thing is off. This right here. So I typed in the wrong property. I told you the wrong thing. So instead of margin right, we want to do margin top. Because I noticed that when I looked at the browser, I'm not going to open this. I'll just, well, it's already open. All right, let me right click and open in the browser so you can see what I'm saying. Now it's correct because I changed it, but before this link was up here and I wanted it to be here. Okay, so that's all we have for the header section. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to style the image section. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.